What's going on, everybody? It's your main man, Drew Tube, and I'm back at you again with another video. Shout out to the whole entire galactic family. I need every chosen vessel to hit that like button, hit that share button, and don't forget to subscribe. Okay, the galactic family's in the building. Let's get into it. Monitoring neighbors. Update. Will they ever leave me alone? I doubt it, but I don't care anymore. Let's talk about it. As of lately, I have people that are just being petty, making noise outside my door, um, people just being loud certain times. Like when I'm making videos, people will walk outside the room, talk. Somebody next door is banging when I'm trying to go to sleep, stuff like that. And whenever I walk over to the bathroom, before I could even use the bathroom or take a shower, I'm hearing water run every time, almost every time I walk over to the bathroom. I've seen other videos about this before, and I experienced it before at other places like this. It's just people who are petty with nothing else to do, and unfortunately, they're more focused on you than themselves. So it's nothing to be upset about. It's nothing to frustrate you. It's nothing to aggravate you. It's nothing to get on your nerves. It's just who they are, and unfortunately, what they're choosing to do with their time. You have to realize, as a productive person, not everybody is going to be choosing to get the most out of their day. Unfortunately, that's just the way it is. Some people, they view their day with like, yo, I got 24 hours. I need to go jog. I need to stretch. I need to read. I need to pray. I need to read my Bible. I need to holler at God. I need to visualize. I need to meditate. I need to do some. I need to make sure I got some manifestations coming. I need to make sure my streams of income are streaming. All right, people need to do things to take care of themselves. As the Bible would say, get your ox out of a ditch. All right, there's some people who, when you follow the Sabbath, you're not supposed to do anything on Saturday. But God said, if your ditch falls in the ox, if your ox falls in a ditch, who wouldn't get their ox out of a ditch? A lot of people, even though it ain't the Sabbath, their ox is in a ditch, and they're too worried about you. Why they got a whole ox, if not a whole farm full of oxes stuck in a ditch, and they just letting their ox be stuck in the ditch, wallowing in the muck and in the mire, but they're more focused on you than themselves. So just bringing awareness to it, just making sure you stay motivated, just making sure you know to ignore these things and keep getting your ox out of the ditch, because the more you keep focusing on you and working on you and ignoring those people, the better your life is going to be. Don't make these people an issue. Don't make these people a priority. There's no need to retaliate. Don't bang on the wall back. Don't even worry about them. What you do is you totally, wholeheartedly take your focus off of them. They don't mean anything. They're not doing anything. They're not doing anything with their day but following you around in wherever they are, mimicking you, copying you. All right, this, and again, not everybody may feel where I'm coming from. This video is primarily for people who are in apartment complexes and live next to people who are mirroring your movements, copying your sounds, trying to let you know that even from the next room over, hey, we're watching you. And it's petty. It's just beyond petty. You walk over to the bathroom to take a shower, and then you hear the shower on. Like it's creepy and it freaks you out. But then once you just put your focus back on yourself, like, yo, I'm the only person. And as crazy as it sounds, I'm the only person in this room. Nobody else is in here with me. Whatever anybody else does next door or on the other side of me, I can't control, and I shouldn't be focused on that or worried about that. When I get my new house, am I going to care about what somebody was doing in the room next door to me? No. When I get my new car, my new home, am I going to care about what when I went to go use the bathroom, if somebody was flushing the toilet or turning on the shower? No. But these things over time, it's like Chinese water torture. They know that doing these things over time could potentially get to a person. But the thing is, you just cut yourself off from it. All right, it's all one tactic you could use when dealing with difficult people like this, or people who are petty, if it's bothering you. All right, hopefully you've elevated to the point where these types of things don't even bother you no more. Because honestly, that's where I'm at. I'm making this video for anybody who may be going through this, may not know how to avoid it, may not know how to get out of their head, because they have people who are more worried about them than themselves. And I understand, if not overstand, how agitating and how annoying that can be when you're just trying to go about your day and do you, but you have other people acting like children who are, you're gonna go to the bathroom, so am I. You're gonna turn on the shower, so am I. Whatever. Who cares? It just lets you know that you're a very influential person. It lets you know you're a very popular person. It lets you know that people are more concerned with you than their own 24 hours that God gave them in this day. You only get 24 hours in a day, people. What you do with it is up to you. Why would you use even a second of that day to do something that's not productive, that's not getting you anywhere? All right, they about to start like, man, you are going to want to be in a position in a good position of power for yourself, financially, spiritually, physically, mentally, within the years to come. All right, you are going to want to have businesses. All right, they already got robots delivering food. You're going to want to have something set in place for yourself. It's not a game out here. But unfortunately, there are people out here who think it will be. And those are going to be the people that are going to be, I'm not speaking nothing bad on nobody, but who knows what's going to happen to those people. You got to get yourself something and put it in place now. You got to get something together now. You got to learn how to, you got to learn how to grow your own food. You got to learn how to plant seeds, what month to plant, what seeds to plant. You have to learn how to take care of yourself in case you can't go to a grocery store. You gotta learn how to keep yourself occupied if there's no if there's no internet, if there's no TV, things, you know what I'm saying, God forbid, but you don't know what's gonna happen. What if there's another pandemic? Because you know they're not gonna leave that alone. They already talking about new this and new variants and other cases and all these things. You know they got something planned. So you need to be proactive, because it's not a game out here. You need to be focused on what can I do for myself to make myself financially free. All right, when I talk about money and wealth and all these things, who doesn't want a nice car? Who doesn't want a nice home? Who doesn't want their appearance to look how they want it to be? But when I talk about money, I'm primarily talking about it to be able to take care of yourself and live a full life, to be able to eat the richest and fullest nutrient foods. All right, when you have money, you can control a lot of things. It's not just about, I have money and I'm rich. You want to be rich to where you have the most control over your life more than anybody. You want to be so rich that you can create your own whatever you need to make to heal you. So that way, whatever you need to do to get things done. All right, I can't say too much, but whatever you need to do to make sure that you're in a proper position, a proper place to be able to take care of yourself no matter what happens. Because with the way things are going, you just want to be, we're not saying anything bad is going to happen, but what we are saying is that you want to be proactive. You want to be prepared. It's like a person getting an electric generator for their home. If the lights go out, if the power goes out, they'll always be prepared. They'll always have electricity. They'll always be ready. So why not always be prepared? All right, the Bible says you should always be prepared. I'm pretty sure there are people in the Bible, like Noah, when he was preparing, that nobody wanted to listen to him and take heed. All right, all I'm saying is that what you need to do is you need to exercise, you need to work out, you need to make sure that you're healthy, you're eating healthy, that you're spending time educating yourself, learning new things, learning new ways to make money. All right, things are always getting better and things are always getting easier, and there's always new ways, and there's always new methods of doing the same thing. All right, people have been having jobs and working since the 1920s. There's nothing wrong with working and having jobs, but there's been changes to the world. There's other ways of making money. There's new ways out there to make money, and you should be learning some. I know I should too. That's why I'm going to make sure that I do, and you should too. But with that being said, back to what we were originally talking about in the beginning of this video, who has time? Like, think about that. Do you think a person doing all the things that we just discussed within this little 7-minute period, 10-minute period, you think people should have time to be doing what other people are doing, the foolery, the craziness, the weird things that they're doing? And that's how you know it's possibly not them. It's possibly another spirit. It's possibly a spirit that has possessed these people. Because who in their right mind would want to waste their time any minute of their day doing that? It's so much. It's so many things that you could be doing to improve your life, make yourself better, make your life better. All right, you need to be educating yourself like you're studying for an exam or for a test. And that test is life. And that exam is what life is going to throw at you. So when you know how to make money without a job, they want to let you go. You already have a business. If that company shuts down, you already have something that you can do on the side. And we're not talking about pennies. We're not talking about beans. We're talking about real money, something that you can actually provide for yourself and live off of. Another stream of income, if not multiple streams of income. You're going to want to have multiple streams of income, not just one way of making money. All right. And since there's more ways than one way of making money, why in your right mind would you want to use your time doing something that's not productive, not going to get you anywhere, not get you paid? If it's 2023, if you're not using your mind to focus on a way for you to get paid, then there's something wrong with you, because you need to be focused on money. I don't care what you say. You need money. And it's something that everybody needs to be focused on. And it's not a bad thing. I'm not telling you to ditch God and just love money. I'm not telling you to just forget God and then focus on money. No. All right, there's more. God and money have more to do with each other than you know. Money and spirituality can be friends. All right, so you need to be focused on the right things instead of the wrong things. Whether you're the one annoying somebody or you're the one causing trouble and you came across this video by the grace of God and this is your confirmation to make a change, like MJ, man in the mirror, or the woman in the mirror, all right? Or this is your confirmation to not pay attention to the fuddy-duddies, not pay attention to the energy vampires, to ignore monitoring spirits. Say a prayer for them, wish them the best, release them to the Most High God, and keep it pushing. I said, say a prayer for them, wish them the best, release them to the Most High God, and keep it pushing. Because you don't have time. I said, you don't have time to be focused on things that people are doing when you have to get your ox out of a ditch. All right, you have to make sure you get your ox out of a ditch. All right. If your life is not to your satisfaction, if you know you could do better, if you know there's more for you to get out of life, then you need to get your ox out of that ditch. You need to read those books. You need to take those courses. You need to take that class. You need to pay for that mentorship. You need to pay for that mentor. You need to go to that what do they call it? That function. Because there's things that you need to know that are going to help you get to the next level. And you need to be putting your time and energy and focus on those things. Things that are going to get you somewhere. Things that are going to help you improve. Not things that are going to keep you stationary. Not things that aren't going to get you anywhere. You don't want to have a mindset that focuses on the wrong things and you just have a whole decade, a whole 5 years, 10 years, 20 years of regret of not doing what you should have been doing because you were misguided and didn't know any better. Think about that. That's sad. Some of these people are going to be stuck in their ways. Be grateful that you're not. Be thankful that you're not. And praise the Most High God that it's not you. And release them to God and wish them the best. Wish them to be guided by God so that they will be guided to the right way, the right path, so that way they could change and be better, so that way they don't have to keep living in misery. Because that's nobody wants that for anybody. I don't want that for them. They may be a miserable person, they may be a difficult person, but I don't wish misery on nobody. All right, so just release these people to God and wish these people the best. This has been another DrewTube special. I want to thank the whole entire galactic family, and I want to give a special shout out to the chosen vessels. I'll see each and every one of y'all in the next video. All right, God bless everybody. Stay positive. DrewTube out.